it forward. Going in on the play, Cobi Jones scores! And now moves it forward to Cobi Jones. And the Galaxy take the 1-0 lead. That's it. And the Galaxy are the champions of MLS Cup 2005.
I'll tell you the truth. First walking into the studio, you walk back in this long hallway, and you're talking to the sculptor, and you finally get into the room where you see it. Now, what I saw it was just like the clay, right? So my first thought was like, damn, it's big, you know. It was surreal, to tell you the truth, because not only did I see mine just like right there in front. Now there weren't hands and there wasn't a head, at the time, but I could see I could picture what it was going to look like, because I saw the form, I saw the design, and what they were going to be doing, and it was I'll tell you this, it was so cool, not only to see the statue and what it was, but around all the other figures that were there, and that kind of had that moment of, you see the level that you're with, that you're getting a statue with all these other people that are legends in their own game,
So the process in designing the sculpture is very unique. It's never the same with any of these projects. As artists, we always want to try to take a unique approach to these sculptures, especially with athletes, because they're so dynamic. Cobi, it was really about capturing the essence of Cobi, which a lot of people know him for his power and his speed as he runs down the field and runs down the pitch.
One of the things that I wanted to get across in this piece is the power and the competition, that takes place on the field, and what I was always about, of trying to compete every minute of every game, so I don't know if that helps at all,
Sure.
but just like,
Yes.
just what the intensity of being on the pitch and taking and having that one-on-one battle,
Yes.
basically all the time. That's what it's all about for me.
So there's definitely a funny balance between taking what the human anatomy is capable of and the artistic want to push the boundaries of what the anatomy does and the body does, without making it look hokey or false or over exaggerated. So there's a fine line between pushing the limits, and in this particular pose, we want to capture strength. We want to capture that catapulting, springing off the ground, with that kind of knee up in the air.
I want to create the shadow, that stress in the muscular of the face will show you the intensity beyond the realism, but yet it's a very realistic piece. I got to take it into the extra mile on the microsculpting, but yet keep it as a super realism. Because if you look from very, very close, you may be able to see the difference. But if you'll take a few steps back, the shadows will win the day for you, and you'll get it in a different effect.
It was pretty cool to see that they were taking all this time and effort and I guess mental creativity, to build something for me.
with the direction of the head, the arms, the legs, let us know how you feel about it. If you feel like things need to be, just a little bit moved this way or this way.
It's me as a player, and what I was as a player, and what I saw in my game, at the various levels, be it my early years in youth soccer, being it that kid that walked on at UCLA, to breaking into the Olympic team and the national team, and finally to the Galaxy. It's all a part of those years. And it's funny I say that and I think about that, because you mentioned the poses that it was the power and the position that I was in a lot, and I said that before. When you think about it, I was in that position a freaking lot of years, a lot of years. So, yeah.
We're in Chicago. We're at Omri's studio, about to see Cobi's statue for the first time. I don't know if I'm gonna cry or jump up and down and laugh, but I'm excited.